Hey, I know you didn't ask, but I streamed this whole thing right here on YouTube. So if you don't want to miss out, go ahead and ring that bell or go ahead and find your way over to my Discord because I'll go ahead and ping whenever I go live or upload a video, so you shouldn't miss it that way either. Anyways, enjoy the time lapse. So, as you probably saw from that whole time lapse, I am finished organizing my vault. Now, I'm recording this a little bit after, like maybe a day and a half after I sorted my vault. And since then, Deca sent out a free vault space, or vault chest unlocker and character slot from the Shatters event. So you will see slight few things different if you watch the stream, which, you know, if you haven't checked out the streams, they're somewhere out there. But the way that my vault is organized, let's go from bottom first. So the bottom, I have a ton of vanity items, right? Like a bronze ticket, a Valentine, precisely calibrated string stick, and, you know, some like this rehearsal item and stuff like that. Going up, we have more sort of vanity, but they're like cool collectible items, basically, like this barrel, which isn't really collectible, but I think it's funny, so it's up there. Some chicken legs of doom, some white bag prisms, a lullaby, all these things. Tons of keychain cutlasses, and then we have consumables that I won't use very often, but they're still gonna, like, I'm still gonna keep them. So a ton of blueprints. It is what it is. So lots of blueprints, lots of eggs, and other like Christmas consumables. These fire waters, some effusions that are a bit more rare, like attack and speed. You know, lots of Christmas consumables, and then we go into keys and then marks, and then I had a few cloths here just for safekeeping. We go into a bunch of the STs. Now, I've already dumped a lot of STs because I completed the set, and then I'm like, okay, cool, I don't need it anymore. So I still have quite a few of them over here. 2 warriors, 2 paladins, 1 paladin. This is complete. This is in my gift chest, actually. Right there. So it is what it is, but I don't feel like moving it out. Lots of brains, and then I sort of use this set of brains as like a divider between STs and then everything else. And then now this has a few holes in it, but the reason why is because I just made a necromancer with the character slot that I got from the Shatters event. So how I organized it is I have armors on the left side here, and then corresponding with the armor, I have abilities for those classes on the right side here. So I have robes here in the initial bit, so a ton of robes, robe related items, you know, so all the staff classes, wand classes, and some bard stuff, which leads me into the other bow stuff, which continues on. And then I have some decas for spacing reasons. It looks nicer. But, you know, I have my leathers here, a ton of leather items here, heavy armors, and then a lot of heavy armors. Now, I actually had a few more mercies. They're on a character somewhere because I decided I have too many. There's 3 right there, and then some on characters like this one. So I decided I have too many, so I have to drop some, or not drop, but feed some of them eventually. So, and then rings, and then weapons, and then this sort of area up here is sort of like free space. So like right now I'm getting a lot of mystery snap potions from events, so I'll just check them here until I need them. I have stuff that I'm gonna probably throw on throwaway characters, like these 2 bits of the Crystal Kunoichi set, Snake Eye Ring, and then some things I can use to forge with or feed, or give to other people to feed, some rings, consumables. And then all the way at the very, very top of my vault, I have consumables that I think I'll use more often. So there's runes, vials, lots of no drops that I've also been getting a lot from events, so I do need to resort this at some point, or maybe shift things down. Deck staffs, holy waters, some greater HP pots, lots of inks, and then these 2 from drops. And then the top right of my vault is things that I need immediately. So if I'm doing event things or doing exaltation dungeons, you know, I can drop off shards of interns, schematics and shit like that up here. And that is how I organized it. And of course I just have a ton of 80 characters, and they all have random stuff on them. Lots of stuff that I need to feed, give away, or drop or something. I don't know. It's in the air, whatever.